And there's another public health crisis here in Cleveland. Water shutoffs. 3 months into a life-threatening pandemic, hundreds of Cleveland water customers remain without water, unable to wash their hands as a first line of defense. 5 on your side, Chief Investigator Ron Regan with us now. Ron, Cleveland Water promised this water would be turned on again, so what happened?
Well, the water department says it has been at this since March, but we found, and the water department admits, nearly 600 still have their water shut off.
The water department says 1,800 customers had their water shut off prior to the coronavirus outbreak. So far, it's restored service to 1,253 customers, leaving nearly 600 without water. But we found that in the past, not everyone is late paying a bill. TIANA Ellington had her water cut off last August, and she didn't owe a dime.
I had my water shut off by the Cleveland Water Department without notice, and I was not behind in my bill in any way.
The water department claimed it couldn't reach her to install a new meter, so they turned off her water.
I purchased this home 2 years ago and turned on brand new service in my name, and not one time was I told that there needed to be a new meter.
Despite paying every bill, her water was shut off. After numerous calls and complaints on Twitter, the water was turned back on.
I just never want to have to deal with the water company again.
Fortunately, this was months before the coronavirus hit. But a national advocacy group that tracks water shutoffs says they are a public health risk.
And in a pandemic, having running water at home is critical to help protect your community at large from the spread of disease.
Mary Grant says Cleveland is taking far too long to restore vital water service.
They should have restored everyone by now. It's been more than a month. It's been months. Restoration should have happened immediately. They should have focused on it, done it quickly and rapidly.
Grant says it shows a lack of tracking where shutoffs are located, plus a lack of transparency, timeliness, and promptness. Meanwhile, customers like TIANA Ellington know what it's like to go without water.
These are homes that are filled with young children, with babies, with infants, with elderly. And, there are things that happen and that are beyond their control sometimes. And it should not take something like a global crisis and a higher force telling you to turn their service back on for that to occur.
Well, Public Utilities Director Robert Davis declined an on-camera interview, but said the department will continue to restore water for those customers who will meet them at their homes. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.